Okay, this is the beauty of having the cats, is when they're not running around and they're chilling on your lap. This makes my day easier when I'm editing pictures of Donkey Kong. Also, I have 19 minutes to get this thumbnail up, so I should probably work on it. Yesterday, we noticed something new with Kep. I touched his ear, and his ear felt a little, like, crusty. And I looked, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in there. It's actually a ring. Mal suspects it could be ringworm, or it might be mites. What the piss are you? You're biting me. You're trying. He's going after the little band here, the little strap. Can't do that. He wants to go sit on the floor. That's fine. So we already have an appointment for Monday anyway, because that's when Sagan's going to get his rabies shot, and that's when they're both going to go in for their checkup after being on this stomach medicine, and Kep has been on this other antibiotic, so they're going to be going in Monday anyway, but we really wanted to try and push it up to Friday, which is tomorrow. So I called the vet, and they are booked solid Friday, but she said if anything opens up, they would let me know. So if we can get him in tomorrow, that would be awesome, because Kep's got something wrong with his ear. Otherwise, we will go in on Monday. And I know the cats have still been playing pretty rough. They chew on each other's ears, so I was like, oh, maybe he scratched it, but he wouldn't have scratched it in a perfect circle. So I don't know what the problem is. I guess we'll find out on Monday. It's so unfortunate that these little guys have had so many problems, especially Kepler. Like, what the heck, Kepler? You know, first, they both have the stomach issues. Their poop is still a little mushy. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still mushy. And then, you know, Kep had developed this infection under his neck, and he was real sick, had the fever and all this stuff. Now that that's gone, he's got something else wrong with him. It's like, I just feel so bad for him. Sagan's been pretty healthy. Sagan's done pretty well, but Kepler, poor little guy, he's in dire shape. Someone had requested to see the kitties outside. And it's screened in, so there's no danger of Kepler taking a big nosedive. And if we see them scratching at the screen, then we'll tell them no. Hey, Sagan. You exploring too? You've had them out like once before, right, Mel?
This is their third time.
Third time, okay. But they haven't been out very much, so.
I'm not comfortable with it yet.
No. Also, it's damp. This is damp, so it probably feels a little weird on their paws.
Did you talk about Kep's ear yet?
I did. Me and Mal both think that it probably is ringworm.
It looks like it.
The downside to this is that ringworm is incredibly contagious, not only to Sagan, but to us. So there is a very good chance that the entire George family will have ringworm soon.
It's not a worm, it's fungus, like athlete's foot.
I know, it's called ringworm, but yeah, it's a fungus, and you have to have some topical stuff to get rid of it.
We do. They have, I don't know what they do for cats.
Yeah. But the appointment is for Monday. I tried to get it changed over to tomorrow, and they said they were full. So we're going in Monday for his rabies shot and their checkup, and now his ringworm. Maybe it's not ringworm. Maybe not.
It looks like ringworm.
Yes.
It's a ring.
Yeah, but it might not be ringworm.
It's ringworm.
Hopefully not. What are you doing? What you crawling slowly over me for? You guys probably just want to wrestle each other, but you're not very comfortable doing it out here. It's probably what's really going on. Hey, buds. Hey, buddy. Huh? What you doing? You sniffing a lot, huh?
New smells to smell.
Lots of new smells. I love having cats, I really do. It's been a lot of fun. I'm doing really good today. Once again, when this comes out, it won't matter, but I'm catching up on vlogs finally. The gap is closing, because we were like a week behind, then 5 days behind. Right now we're 3 days behind, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm conquering this. I'm getting caught back up. My stress level's going down a little bit. Also, we did the TGS podcast yesterday, and it's going to be out next Wednesday. For those of you who didn't see it live. If you did see it live, I'd love to hear what you thought about it. Leave a comment if you did manage to see it live. But if not, it'll be out next Wednesday. It's really long. I don't expect any of you to even watch it, let alone the entire thing. It's 3.5 hours. A lot of discussion on PC games, which I couldn't contribute a whole lot to, because there was a few people who were like, you were really quiet. I spoke up when I could, and I think when I did speak that I spoke with, confidence, like I knew what I was talking about, but a lot of times they discuss PC games, and I don't play a whole lot of PC games because I have a Mac, and I rarely boot into Windows, so I couldn't contribute a whole lot to all of the conversations, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope they'll have me back on the show in the future. I think they will. Hopefully they'll have me back when they're talking about some console stuff. Sagan's like, oh my, what is that? What is that strange beast? Yes, that's a minivan, and that is a beast. Little kitten is asleep at our feet during dinner. Also, I wanted to show off the dinner because Mal did an excellent job. Mal's been making dinner recently. We don't always show dinner, as you know, because sometimes there's not food on the vlog. If we don't show food, Mal probably made food. Because she's been working part-time, she's kind of felt, I guess, obligated to make dinner. Which is cool because I'm doing a lot of other stuff, so it's cool that she'll take the time to make dinner, and it looks awesome. But you said there's too many spices on it.
It's a little spicy.
Also, a little update. Like I said, I'm finally getting around to reading a lot of the comments. I said that yesterday, but I'm still reading them. And there was a lot of people that want to know about the behavior issues of the cat. They are getting better. There's a lot of recommendations you guys gave us. Some of them are ridiculous. Like, seriously. I'm not going to say which ones. But some of them I'm like, what? No, that's stupid. I won't do that. But what we've been doing, it's not that all of them are like that. I'm sure that some of them do work. But what we've been doing is sticking to our guns. When they do something, we grab them by the scruff of the neck. We tell them no very sharply. We move them away. And then we don't praise them. Someone that actually pointed out, they're like, I couldn't help but notice that after you scolded one of the cats, you pet them. And I was like, you're right. So I appreciate your suggestions. Just understand that we won't be taking all of them. Most of them are good, but there were a few in there I was reading. I was like, that's what? I would not do that. That's dumb.
Hurry up before you get your food.
Okay, so in this instance, no. And then I just put him down. He was trying to get at my drink earlier, and I just continually did it, and it took 5 times, so it eventually stopped. No. And then down. He'll try it again. You should leave us alone. It's a process. But at the same time, they're kittens. They are kittens, and it's going to take a while for them to learn. But they have to know that they're not allowed to be up in our food.
No.
They'll get it. It's going to take a while. Especially for Kepler. But he'll get it. Oh, God. Sagan is dreaming. He keeps twitching. And a minute ago he was lapping, like you would lap water. But his mouth was still sort of shut, so he wasn't doing it very successfully. Got a twitchy foot, bud, don't you? So stinking cute. It's really bad, but it's funny. Oh God, they haven't been able to get... Whenever we first started giving them their little poop pills, we were doing pretty good with it because we were kind of they didn't expect it. But now they're growing to know what the poop pill's about, and we have to pry their little mouths open and put it in. And Sagan fights us really hard, and he doesn't always swallow it. We had it in there, and I was holding his head closed, and I was giving him the second. I was like, okay, come on, buddy, swallow. And I was like rubbing his little throat so he would swallow it. And we waited a second. He wasn't moving. We were like, okay, I think he got it. And then, whenever I let go of his mouth, foam just started pouring. I'm like, piss, you didn't swallow the pill. And there's only enough pills for all of them to have, there's not extra pills, basically. And
Look at Kep, it's his turn.
Oh, God, this is awful. Well, Kepler got his pill, but to be honest, neither of the cats have gotten about half of the pills because, we go to put them in there, they touch their mouths and don't go down their throats, start to foam up, and then the pill is ruined. And we don't have replacement pills, so kind of sucks. But it doesn't matter because we're taking the cats into the vet on Monday, and the vets can look at them and see what we need to do. We're really worried that it's ringworm for Kepler. And like I said earlier, that's bad for all of us, and we'll probably all have ringworm before this is said and done, but keep our fingers crossed. I mean, I interact with the cats a lot because I'm here in the day. I'm just going to try my best to, keep my hands washed and be very careful about touching him, but at the same time, it's pretty inevitable. I mean, if he has ringworm, yeah, I probably have it too, which sucks, but what you gonna do? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. You can actually tell from my hair. I don't know if you guys can see that all that well. I've been recording because my hair gets flattened by the headset. But things are going good. I'm getting caught up on stuff, and I'm really happy. I just wish the cats were in better health, but we'll just keep pushing through, and hopefully things will be better soon. Anyway, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?